Hey everybody, I just wanted to do something that was kind of true to my heart here, and something that my wife and I are very active on and telling people and making sure they know. We did a blind box one, and obviously see it lights up. And the problem is that I don't like is these right here, these button batteries. It shows in the directions that all you need is a little hammer and a little tap on it with a flathead and a hammer, and a little tap on it will open it up. That also means probably a pretty good drop of it, or a hard, dropping it anywhere might open it up as well. And you can look up online anywhere or read about it. There has been children that have died from swallowing these. Obviously, because it's a battery, no matter the size. And we're close to it because our son, when he was 2, whacked a toy around, and the batteries fell out, and he put one in his mouth and swallowed it. Now, thankfully, we caught it. We realized the toy was open. We looked for the batteries. We couldn't find them. We had to bring both our children to the hospital to get x-rayed. And of course, then they rushed our son into surgery to get it out. And it was the scariest moment in my life. One of the scariest things any parent could ever go through. And, it made us aware of everything in the house that had batteries. We even had this controller that all you had to do was turn it a little bit, and the battery, this little wafer would pop up, something like you got a communion. And it scared the heck out of us, and realized that there's so many toys that are made with these, and the stories and the horror you hear from them. And I'm sure that's going to say, these are for 5 and over, 6 and over, and all that stuff. But you know what? There's a lot of little kids that get these, and they light up, and it's really cool. And I'm not going to say the company. I don't even need to get all that, because there's so many toys out there like this. But I just want to let your parents know, be very vigilant on this, please. This is something that can turn your day into chaos, even with pets or something. These, whatever. I mean, our kids are older now, so they know just from us going crazy with these that, I know they would never put something like this in their mouth again. But when they're young and you turn around for 30 seconds, your whole world can literally change just with something simple as just, some of them come with the screws as well. So those are a little better, but the one my son busted open had those little tiny, tiny screws, and it popped open, and we were just very lucky enough to know and go, okay, where are the batteries? And we found 3 out of the 4. And when I couldn't find that 4th, it was, nope, we got to go and make sure. It was a scary long night, and it's definitely a night I don't want to have any other parent go through, or wouldn't want that for anyone else. So please make sure, if you ever see one of these open, try and find those batteries, because if you can't find it, just take the precaution, go get them x-rayed, just make sure, that no one slipped in their mouth, because I would have never thought whatsoever. And, I never even really thought about them. It's something you think about, but it's something that's like, it's not going to happen. And, one of those things. So guys, I'm just parents out there. I'm just letting you know, they're all nice. They're all cool. They bright up, they light up. So I won't be buying any more of these blind bags, just because I don't need them in the house. I don't need it. And make sure you dispose of them properly as well, because that's a whole nother thing. But I have a hatred for button batteries. I can't stand them. I know we need them, but it's just me and what I went through, and my wife as well. So that's our hatred for them. But, as the kids get older, as long as you're very, very, very much instruct them on, what that is in there and what not to do if whatever pops open or anything like that. Just be careful, and keep hunting toys and enjoying life. But just be careful, guys. Thank ya.